I need Band-Aid. 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 Oh, wait, hold on. No one move. You all look adorable.
You look pretty cute, don't we?
We do.
Yeah,
we're telling stories.
Okay, can one of you come down and give me a Band-Aid, please?
Can someone else do it? Because I have to.
I don't have a
myself
Band-Aid.
by Band-Aid.
None of you have a Band-Aid.
I don't have. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
thank
don't
you.
have. I don't have.
Either way, we're gonna get off
I
here
need to get
anyways.
stuff.
I am on the verge of
like a
being
bird.
S++. I am so fucking close to it. I'm 99% of the way to S++.
Nice.
Oh, we'll get that done soon.
Nice.
Okay, so here's the information. So Harlow owns the warehouse. Her code name is Harry. So Harry,
Nice.
Harry the warehouse
Voldemort.
order. Yeah, Harry
Okay.
Voldemort. So we got Enderman. And then we got Harry. So Harry is now the owner of the warehouse. I tried giving Cooper keys, but you know you can only have one key to a warehouse in a city, so nobody did that. So I gave Tommy because here's my thinking. I've already got access to a warehouse. Wayne's already got access to a warehouse. Cooper's already got access to a warehouse. So I'm like, okay, who else is around a lot that needs a warehouse? And I'm thinking, okay, so obviously Cooper, but he's already got a warehouse. So that leaves Jacob. Okay, who else? And I looked at, well, there's Wolfie, but Wolfie's not around too often. Then there's Shay, well, Shay's still new and it doesn't really handle the weed project. So I'm like, okay, I'll add Lilith because Lilith's around and does high-end stuff and usually does stuff. And then I'm like, okay, who else is there? Well, then there's Elena, but again, isn't around all the time and doesn't directly handle the weed stuff. There's Jacoby, but Omega lol. Then we got Tommy. So I'm like, okay, I'll add Tommy. So that's where we're at. I went through the whole list. I'm like, okay, this is who we got. So what's it called? So that's where we're at now. I don't know if there's anything in it. I can't check it. I went inside. I obviously can't check the stash. There's nothing too crazy in terms of furnishing on the inside. It looks pretty buttfuck empty and ugly. That being said, I've got some contracts, which is good. Trying to think.
I want to talk about something if you don't got anything else on the table.
I got one thing. And then you can talk. So this weed thing, as I've been learning more and more about it, this weed stuff that we do have going on, fellas, it needs to be the gang's priority. Like I realized that we are actually sleeping on probably the biggest business deal in the city, in the history of the city of the Los Santos. We have something that gangs have been trying to achieve for quite literally years. And we have found a way to outsmart all of them, be quicker than all of them, and produce more of them while being higher quality than them, better than them, and charge more than everyone else. This is Sleeper. This is Sleeper, and this is big. And we are sleeping on it. We are sleeping on the equivalent of a meth lab in our own hands. We're sleeping on meth lab right now. We're sleeping on the world's biggest opportunity, and I feel like we need to do more to make sure that this is what's going on. You know, that we're doing the right thing. So I think when we get the opportunity with Cooper, I think Cooper should come by, explain it all, how it's working. But this is quite literally one of the biggest deal in the history of Los Santos, and it could make us one of the most powerful groups in the city when it comes to business and doing deals and trades. And it makes us it's what separates us from the gangs that don't mean anything in this city. It's what turns us from being from like we've gone from nothing to something, and now we're going from something to the someone. We're being we've gone from we're the people. We are the guys. And so weed needs to be #1 priority. Wake up. How can I help with weed? Does anyone need the water? Does anyone need the pick? Does anyone need to move? Does anyone need to know where the shit is? Any runs need doing? Any shit need packing? Any deals need making? Any assets need paying? That's the first thing we should do. And if we ain't doing that, then we are missing out on millions and millions and millions of dollars. Cooper is the whole group, especially Cooper, has been producing an unfathomable amount of weed. Before, when we were getting weed, it would take us a long time to, you know, get it all done, but we could get it all done. I did the numbers on this weed. We as a group cannot physically do it. There's not enough time in the day from between achieving it and selling it and packing it and drying it. There isn't enough time in the day. By the time we get it, even if we didn't grow again until we'd sold everything, the weed would decay and crumble before we could even possibly sell it all, even if we had perfect, like, 12 hours a day runs with no cops, no breaks, no intervenes, perfectly on the dot, perfect world math. It was physically impossible. So in the reality of a world where we're not doing it 12 hours a day and we're not fucking going around, you know, without cops, without stops, and we're, you know, we're all, you know, and we're not, you know, earning 5K a package because our rep's different for everyone. We got no chances of moving at all. Cooper at the moment, whilst he is still growing, has 700 boxes worth of weed. 700. Even with 2 warehouses, that isn't even enough to store it all. We've got grows on the way. It needs to be moved to another gang, to another person. I don't care, but it needs to be sold, which is why we're about to turn this city upside down, because I do not believe other gangs know how good weed running is. Think about it. When I know sometimes we have, but when we go sign on to do weed runs, who else is doing weed runs?
Maybe one other group.
No one.
Maybe one.
One fucking group. It's always us. No one's doing reruns because people don't understand how good it is. We can offer them something they don't know exists. We've done all the hard work for them. We've got the rep up. We got the strain. We've got it grown. All they got to do is buy. And that is hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So we've got 2 gangs locked in with the deals, right? Mandem and Vargos. Is that it?
I don't know what's going on with Mandem at the moment, but and I have no idea what's going on with the Vargos. But I'm trying to work out what's going on. Barry Benson thinks I'm scamming him with weed. So I knew the conversation would turn into Dundee bad. But
I don't know why we even keep
If that's the case, then it's their loss, right?
It's their loss. That's why I told him. I'm not. I told him.
Hear from somebody else.
Yeah, I'll just sell it to someone else. They can go without it. That's fine. But we need to speak with Cooper, and we need to lock it in. Like, okay, how much can we actually grow, without boring ourselves to sleep, and how consistently can we do it, and how much can we guarantee and deliver? Because eventually, what I'm hoping is, while Cooper is in charge of this, eventually we could contract people to take it over for us, because once our strain is so unbelievably popular, it's so unbelievably ahead of the rest of the gang, they'll never be able to catch up. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
God, if Vil wasn't the owner of Doofus, that would be a great job for him. He is villager.
That's
after all.
literally a villager.
it's true. He's a villager. Yeah, he managed the weed. He'd have
That'd be fucking amazing.
It would be amazing. It's yeah, it's crazy how much money is possible. This like a lot. Jacob, am I allowed to talk about the pigeon shit?
I don't know.
No, I'm not going to talk. Well, I mean, we're all going to be involved in it. I don't see why not either. Okay.
Well, I see why not, but I can't
say it
why.
now. Yeah, what's up?
Jacob, should I talk about it or not talk about it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Until Cooper can say so.
Okay. What I will say is we have a lot of people that's going to be wanting our stuff. And if we can't satisfy it, we're going to be idiots. Because if it checks out right and as many people are going to want this is what, you know, Cooper, Jacob and I have been telling me, we could be looking at $1 million a week doing nothing but growing. Just as long as we get the growth done, it's $1 million a week. That's a perfect world, but like if we just like sell once a week and then the rest of the week is just managing the grow, you know, and delivering it to the people, which is something we've always wanted to do, we can make $1 million a week. Easy.
Make it clockwork.
Yeah, like clockwork. It's one of the biggest operations. With that being said...
So what you're saying is our gang is moving up north, right?
In the totem pole, yeah. I guess we are.
So, totem pole, not
I wonder if we could grow in the old CG-owned place up in San, since I haven't seen CG in a hot minute.
Where have they got it? Did they get sent life in
Carmine and
prison?
Bob said they murdered him.
Maybe, I don't know.
Mr. K's dead?
I don't know. Carmine and Bob said that they murdered him.
Oh my god, I have the most toxic thought.
Go on.
Do we move it? Can we take over the cubby?
Is there a gang up?
The Hydra will absolutely roll you for that.
Oh, Hydra. Yeah, everybody. Hydra.
Yeah, remember that, Jacob? When Mama moved in there as a joke?
No, they chill there, don't they?
Mama was going to protect it, and they rolled up and were just dead silent. They're like, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah.
And then we just let Mama talk, and even then, they were like, nah.
Yeah.
So unless you want to move, I mean...
Well, I'm moving out of the canals.
I love my Kulaba.
Yeah, I like where we live too. So with this money, I think the main thing is Cooper has been helping us for months tirelessly on end and has given us something that the Vargos are fucking stupid for getting rid of. I believe Cooper deserves to be taken out of debt.
I agree.
He's done quite a lot for us, and what have we done for him?
This man has no vehicles, no home, nothing.
Exactly.
He deserves something.
He deserves something. I want to get him out of debt, and then I want to get him a home in the Cooley. As simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
agreed.
If the deal works out the way that we plan on it working out, then that should be doable.
What is his debt?
1.5?
1.5?
Yeah, 1.5 or 1.7.
Yeah, in between there.
So what, that's like 1 week and a half of work, huh?
Well, if we're popping off like with all these deals and stuff.
That's
but either way, it's
and
feasible. It's not like it's a ton of work. We can do it gradually, you know? We can't look at everything as like a massive task on its own, step at a time. So we can get it done.
The one thing,
little goals.
And I hate to bring up the HOA that they're a fucking ex-boyfriend, but no one liked waking up every single day grinding, especially when they had shitty train tickets and stuff like that. So I don't want you guys grinding and burning yourselves out and not having any fucking fun.
We ain't doing that. We're not like, we're doing this, but we're gonna put a twist on it. It's gonna sound strange what I am about to say, but I have no other way to word it. Think like me. Don't find the perfect warehouse holder. Take a neighbor that's being really aggressive with gang members and make them the warehouse holder. You know, put some
everybody
put
in
some
the
risk.
city
So you did
who the
believe
warehouse
me.
holder is.
Yes. And look, do what we do with risk. Don't be perfect. We're not perfect grinders. We are unique people who have flaws.
Where's the fun?
Where's the fun?
Have a bit of spice.
Yes. Have some spice. Put some stakes, okay? If there ain't no stakes in what you're doing, then you ain't doing it.
But I would still say blackout when you go to the warehouses, but...
Yeah, don't be dumb, okay?
Well,
don't.
yeah.
But don't be
dumb.
perfect.
Cooper.
I had an incident today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I had a Cooper incident today at the current warehouse.
Dundee.
I pulled up in the Aspo that says Bang Boys on the license plate. I then walked into the warehouse wearing a full suit with no mask. I then walked into the warehouse, grabbed a package, came outside, and cops were everywhere. and then I slumped, shitting my pants, and then driving around. And then all of a sudden I see them going up and down ladders, and I'm just sitting at the front door with a weed package praying I don't get seen. And so then I'm just like, okay, fuck, I'm just going to run to the car. So I book it to the car with a weed package, put it in, drive up, and there's a cop car outside the fucking front door of the warehouse. And so I just drove away.
Don't worry, I went back, I did research, I figured out why they were there. There was a cop getting held hostage at autos.
What's research?
Oh, that's when I just woke up. Yeah, I saw tons of cops around autos.
Yes.
Yeah, like there were cops going down the
people
canals.
that were on the ladder. the tick
So,
you were
to
hearing,
get a look
across
at,
the street there's a
okay,
ladder. They were up top, and I saw them fall down. I'm like, yo, you okay? What are y'all doing here?
I saw
They said,
EMS.
we were just holding vantage point over the people that took cops hostage at auto. So they were all their attention was over there. So don't do
But there was
that
a
dumb
cop
shit
at our
again
warehouse store.
because you lucked out.
But there was a cop at our warehouse store.
Yeah, but like
They were just.
it was like across the road. Like I want you to imagine like
Oh, not at the door. Not like
if this is the warehouse door, if this was the warehouse door, they were like they were like here. So
yeah, that's fair. That's okay.
It was a white.
You said that. I was like,
one, right? It was a white one, right?
yeah, white one. And it was two.
Yeah,
it was
no,
two
that
girls.
It was those people. Yes, 2 girls.
Yeah,
yes.
2 girls, white car going
they
up
were
up
both
above.
on the
Yeah.
roof. Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
They were looking at the hostage thing. Yes. You got real lucky there.
All right.
That's good.